Good morning. I'm extremely pleased to have this opportunity to share with you some of the events that have been planned in celebration of Heritage Month 2017, and also remind the public of this year's Heritage Month and Bermuda Day Parade theme, Our Sporting Heritage. This year's theme invokes a celebration of Bermudian sporting heroes and Bermuda's favorite sports and games. More than simply a pastime for children, sport has always been an opportunity for demonstrating determination, teaching teamwork, and exemplifying excellence. From the fierce loyalty to cup match teams to the rallying unity to support a Bermudian Olympian, Bermuda has continued to build a sporting heritage of which we should be proud of. For the month of May, the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs has either organized or supported a number of events in recognition of Heritage Month. Some have passed and were enjoyed by many, while some are still to come. Hopefully, many of you will have seen the advertisements in the newspaper or heard the radio interviews listing all of the events. To give you a flavor of the offerings, I will share a small selection from the dozens that are listed. A seniors craft show, guitar festival, piano festival, painting workshops, various art show openings, cooking demonstrations, film screenings, fun runs, book launches, happy hours at Bermuda's picturesque forts, historical lectures, fundraisers, and historical tours. In fact, tonight is one of the events of which I am most excited. Tonight will be the official launch of The Stories We Tell, Bermuda Anthology of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror. This is the first book of its kind in Bermuda, which incorporates science fiction, fantasy, and horror elements. This is a welcomed addition to the collection of new writings by Bermudians that has emerged from the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs, primarily as an offshoot of its Writers in Residence program. The department should be commended for their strides they have taken in supporting Bermuda's writings and compiling works. From many of our literary talents into anthologies such as this to be enjoyed by both residents and tourists alike. On another note, one of the Heritage Month events, which took place recently with much success, was the first ever Quest for the Best Song competition, produced by Intense Mass and sponsored by the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs. It was won by local singer-songwriter Cush Evans with his song Run Road. The Soca Song competition received over 20 entries, with notable original submissions from Bermudian artists based locally and overseas. Many of the submissions have been receiving rotations on local radio stations. Mr. Evans won the grand prize promotional package worth over $5,000, which includes CD production, worldwide radio airplay, social media promotion, and much more. I wish Mr. Evans much success in his musical career. We are also very excited this year about our partnership with the Chustick Foundation, which has seen the creation of a public art project at Gumbays at Clearwater that took place on May 6. There are several other events coming out of this partnership, such as the Chustick Foundation Heritage Showcase on May 20th and the Chustick Griot Session on May 25th. We are also excited about our partnership with Hub One Tourism, which has events running through the entire summer, including Not the Art Walk and events during the toll ship visit. I also want to mention the weekly busking entertainment that we have created for the Heritage Month in partnership with the Corporation of Hamilton. It is yet another wonderful way to showcase the plethora of talent we have here in Bermuda. To view a full schedule of the Heritage Month events, go to www.communityandculture.bm. One of the most popular events in Bermuda's culture calendar is the Bermuda Day Parade, which will take place on Wednesday, May 24th, starting at 1:30 p.m. I now would like to share the parade route with our viewing and listening audiences. The Bermuda Day Parade will move along Marsh Folly Road and continue right through to the top of Cedar Avenue. The parade then turns left onto Church Street, takes a right down Court Street, a right along Front Street, and finally up Queen Street. Groups will be able to give a final performance in the City Hall car park. Large trucks will turn left onto Church Street and continue west. Floats will make a right turn onto Church Street, park in front of City Hall, and remain there on display throughout the afternoon. My staff at the Department of Community and Culture Affairs have said that they inserted a party mid-parade with the Passion Bermuda Soca truck to keep the energy high. Also this year, the Gumbays have requested that they return to the close of the parade, as was traditional in the past. For those of us who have family and friends abroad, please tell them that CITV will be streaming live coverage of the Bermuda Day Parade on CITV, Channel 102, and WOW on Channel 2 on Bermuda Cablevision. So Bermudians can gather and have their Bermuda Day party wherever they want in the world, yet still feel connected to home. We also stream live on Facebook. Like the government of Bermuda's Facebook page to watch the parade this way. This year, we're asking members of the public to share their favorite holiday moments on social media by using the hashtags #Bermuda Day and #Bermuda Culture. We invite the public to also follow the department on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Bermuda Culture to see highlights of the events. Additionally, this year we have partnered with Burmy Memes for an upcoming video campaign highlighting behind-the-scenes looks at getting ready for the Bermuda Day Parade and Bermuda Pride. It is very exciting that so many groups have decided to participate this year. I recognize that it can be incredibly expensive for all the participants that have to get costumes and decorations, and I really encourage our residents to rally around those individuals who decide to participate. As the minister responsible for culture, I am very grateful to the staff of the department for all their hard work, ingenuity, resourcefulness, and creativity. I would especially like to acknowledge the work of the Community Affairs Program Manager, Carlita Lodge, and Event and Program Coordinator, Clyde A. Tucker, as well as the Heritage Advisory Committee. Whether people come to the Bermuda Day Parade, go swimming, boating, picnicking, or relax at home, I would like to wish our residents and visitors a safe, happy, and fun-filled day. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Any questions from the media? Yeah, can I just bring the mic around?
Good morning.
Morning.
This certainly looks like a very robust calendar of events. My first question, I guess, is, it being the 18th and almost 3 weeks into Heritage Month now, is there a reason we're just talking about the month today?
Well, there has, as stated in the actual statement, there has been some radio advertisements that have listed all of the events that have taken place over the month. So this is really to just promote the final events of the month and get people excited about the Bermuda Day Parade that's upcoming.
Great. With regards to the parade itself, with the theme this year, our sporting heritage, certainly it seems that one of the pushes from the BTA has been kind of encouraging sports-based tourism. I'm wondering if this was just a coincidental theme pick, or if there's some kind of correlation towards that end.
You want to answer that?
Thank you, Minister. That's a good question. Certainly, because we were aware of America's Cup taking place in 2017, we gave some thought and deliberation to what the Heritage Month theme would be, and suggested to the minister, the then minister, that the theme should be what we have put forward, and the minister at the time agreed. And so we saw it as an opportunity to not only highlight the America's Cup, but to work in tandem with BTA and the America's Cup, and also because Bermuda has had a very proud maritime heritage. So it was our opportunity to not only focus on various aspects of sports, but to also highlight our maritime heritage, and that being in tandem with what the America's Cup is all about.
Thanks. Maybe final question, if I could. The partnership with Burmemes, can you talk a little bit about that? It seems like that's really something that's perhaps focusing on a younger target demographic. I'm wondering if you can just talk a little bit about that partnership.
Carly, you want to speak to that?
Burmemes approached us with a couple of ideas about how to reach the youth about the Bermuda Day Parade specifically. I think generally Burmemes deals with Bermuda's culture and our cultural heritage in a fun, tongue-in-cheek kind of way. And so there were some stories that they wanted to tell and some stories that we wanted to support them telling. So
then maybe is it about encouraging younger participants to keep traditions alive? Is it about
yeah,
to get interest from overseas visitors as well?
I think that it's mainly focused on getting younger participants and younger interest in our cultural heritage, but it's also certainly targeted at Bermudians living abroad that can't be here, that can engage through social media in a fun way. So I know that they're going to have their Snapchat spectacles on, live streaming the parade. There will be some fun stuff coming up.